some rares.
That's freaking terrible.
But we'll work hard to solve the format.
7 wins.
And I'm sure we'll make it there.
All right, what's up, my friends? Welcome to Bronze To Mythic. Start doing my count for Bronze To Mythic, episode 8, draft 8. We are cruising, and we are just going along here. 7 drafts in, we're Platinum Tier 2. We got 5 trophies and 7 drafts. Like, comment, subscribe. Go watch on YouTube if you're missing out here, because you are missing out. Chat says we're due for an 03 draft. You're right, but you shouldn't say it, all right? So let's try to avoid that one right now. All right, let's do this. Well, we don't have a bad rare, at least.
Still a piece of garbage.
A Realm Reborn, maybe for Commander players, not for us, though. So no rares in the pack, and the uncommons are all pretty moopy. There's a Judge Master Gabernath. This card's pretty good. We got Wyvern, Treachery, Town Reader, Chocobo. So this is more of a common kind of pack. Best cards in this pack. So the best card in the pack, I think, individually, is Judge Master. It is a 2-color card, though, which puts it down a notch. I think, pick one, pack one. The choice between a good 2-color card and a slightly less good monocolored card is a pretty important choice. I think Dragoon's Wyvern is probably the safest first pick, blue being the best and most flexible color. Treachery is also pretty good. I think Treachery and Wyvern are good. I'm taking the Wyvern. I think Wyvern's safest first pick. Blue is the best color to start in. It goes in every deck. It's a super flexible card. Card's really good. So, take the Wyvern. And we get past a Water Crystal. It's not that good. Snowbilliers, an Obnoxious Octopus, which is phenomenal. Really good card. Dreams Laguna. We got a Merchant. Pretty much thinner pack than the last pack, that's for sure. So Octopus is great. I mean, it's a blue card that goes with our first pick. It's fantastic. So you saw in the last draft, being able to start monocolored, you shouldn't try and do that. But if you are, leaning, drafting is all about you're between 2 cards, what makes you lean one way or the other, right? We use the heuristic of take the cheaper card if you're not sure. But I think another good one is that if you can lean monocolored, like last draft, we were mono black until pick 9 or 10. That allows you to have a lot of flexibility in your second color, which is great. So, best card here anyway, but good first 2 picks. We got the Octopus, and we got the Wyvern.
Which one?
Wow. Really?
Inconceivable!
Okay, so we get past a Moogle's Valor. This card's pretty insane. It's certainly it's a white card that needs to have a bunch of creatures in play, but when it works, it's ridiculous. And this is part of the allure of taking the Wyvern. Wyvern's good in everything. Wyvern's good if you're, a spell deck, if you're a control deck, if you're a go wide deck, and because it's so flexible, Wyvern looks great alongside Moogle's Valor, which is great too. So it must have been like a triple rare pack or something like that, but we got Heck Dies here as the only other even considerable card, I think. But yeah, the rare's great. This is a huge signal. We're going to slam it. The rating here is low because I have blue cards, I guess. I don't know, because the rating of the card by itself is a 50. So, I don't know. Slam the Valor and go from there. Once we have Valor in our power, we're looking to be a go-wide blue-white deck, which is not a bad place to be. So, we get past, one good white card. The rest aren't there. Blue-white is the artifact colors. We should end up in an artifact deck, hopefully. Have no artifacts yet, but you can assume that we're going to get some. There are no other white or blue cards in the pack, really, which is a little concerning. We got a Chocobo. We got a big Evolution guy. We have a Fang, which is only okay. There's a Suplex, too. Yeah, I think it's a cat. I think we just take the cat. I think that the Moogle's Valor is good enough where I want to actively push into white rather than speculate, because Moogle's Valor is a really powerful card. So I don't think that the Chocobo or Omega are great here. I don't think blue-green's an amazing place to jump into. And we'll go from there. So, Side Quest card collection. This card's a big sleeper. We lost this card on one of our earlier drafts today, and I think this card's actually quite awesome. 4-mana spell, triggers your free spell stuff, draws cards, filters. It's pretty sweet. Rest of the back's pretty bad. A couple okay black cards. Again, no white cards. So it's possible that the white was just a mirage. And that white's not actually open. And someone just like didn't realize how good this card was, or took a better white rare, whatever else it might be. But yeah, I think we're pretty in for side quest here. It actually plays pretty well with the go wide stuff too, because it's good with all our tokens. So take card collection. And yeah, okay. White not looking super open. Here's a Stuck in Summoner Sanctum. It's also important to note that it's not just about the colors of cards. It's about the type of cards, right? Blue-white is the artifact pair. And we've seen almost no artifact cards. So a card like Gala Cat's not really going to work if we're playing artifacts. So even though it's not just the quantity of cards mattering here, but it's also the type of cards. And we're taking the Sanctum. If we want to be blue-red, Call's kind of cool. But I think Sanctum, I think we're definitely blue. Let's cut blue a little more. It's a good removal spell. And we're pleased with that. Another Sanctum. All right, so white is just non-existent. There are just no white cards at all. So I think at this point, we're pretty clearly not white. I don't think Marbleau being our first black card is very exciting. I'm happy to take another blue card here. Kind of stay mono blue and go from there. Circle of Power is okay. I don't think this card is particularly great. So, take Sanctum. And pick 8. Black does seem open. We see this weird bad rare. Circle of Power again, which I think is okay. The Airman is great. Card's good. There's a blue-green land. You know, in theory, if you want to spec on being like a multicolor, like Sultai, something deck, you could do that. But black just seems open, and this card's just good. So, hit the first circle of my table. So, our opening back comes back. We see a Town Greeter and the blue-green land alongside the Judge Master tabled as well. We are definitely not playing this card. And then there are not much artifacts that happening either. So, I think it's either Town Greeter or the land. I think it's just the land. There was a Omega in the next pack. And if we end up being like, you know, blue-black splash green, it could be a possible thing. So, take that. Here's a Merchant, a Water Crystal, and basically nothing. A couple green cards. A little messy draft here. Got to pull together. It's fine. It's been a challenging one. Water Crystal, huh? I don't think Water Crystal is playable. All right, I'll take the Merchant and not be thrilled about it. All right, there's a Rat. Black was really open, but we passed a lot of black cards. Rat is great. We're going to take the Rat, but... All right, Late Trader's fine. So it looks like we're possibly just blue-black. I think Ice Flan is pretty sketchy, so... Okay, sure. Sure, so... Looks like we're blue-black. And we open up a Umbral God. I mean, if you can cast this card, it's great. Casting it is quite difficult, though. We have Eject, the Bounce and Draw. Also Summon Fenrir and another Wyvern. Interesting. Wyvern the safest pick. Eject is good. I think Eject is extra good when you have a lot of these 4-power spell effects. We don't really have a ton of those. I haven't actually cast Eject yet, and the rating here is really high, so we'll take Eject. We only have the Octopus so far as a 4-power payoff, but here's Swallow by Leviathans, Ice Magic, Reinforcements, Sid. I think Leviathans is pretty good. Is Ice Magic better? Maybe. At this point, we have 3 black cards. We're not exactly locked into black. We're not locked into anything at this point. Except for blue. It's probably just Ice Magic. Crystals aren't very good, so... Like, if you're a mono blue, I would probably play the blue crystal, but... Alright. I think it's Ice Magic. You know, stop making me put my money where my mouth is. All right, we're not mono blue yet. So here's a Realms Sketching, which is a pretty sweet card. There's also a Hope Ephesium, which is kind of cool. Oresight, Black Mage's Rod, Greatsword, Blue-Green guy. I think I'm just sketching. Kuja is... Oh, Kuja's really good. It might just be Kuja, actually. Let's say Kuja. Kuja's pretty insane. We end up, like, double splashing. It's kind of fine. We have his treasure stuff, too. You're starting town. That's kind of cool. We could be blue, black, splash, red. That seems super reasonable. I think I like starting town. Honestly, if we're going to be 3 colors, the rat is good also, but I think the fixing is better. This card's good too, man. I like the cards these backs. Yeah, we have trader and rat. So you have a bunch of treasure stuff already. I think it's starting town. Okay, another eject, syncopate, village, and some whatever cards. Take the eject. The problem with these 4-mana cards is that, like, you want 4-mana cards for your payoffs for stuff, but when you have too many 4-mana cards, your deck doesn't function anymore, because all your cards cost 4, but Rod's good. So I think we're pretty solidly blue-black. There's another Umbral God and another Water Crystal. That's hilarious. Alright, so... Dreams of the Lagoon is great. I think we should take the Dreams. That is a lot of crystals and a lot of big guys. Oh, that's a gift. This is 8th pick Sahagin, which is perfect for our deck.
Bingo! All right.
That's great. Really, really good for us. 2-drop, defensive, goes with all our stuff. Fantastic. Curve looks reasonable right now. Pick 9, we see Poison the Waters, which is a card we can play. And Swallowed by Leviathan. Alright. So we're kind of just like settling into like this like blue-black control space. We've lost to blue-black a lot so far. But take this. This card does seem pretty good. I think the Merchant's not going to be in our deck. There's the Water Crystal again. I mean, this could make the deck. If we are like super heavy blue, we also we need a win condition. But I think the sword is pretty sketchy. This is definitely a control deck. We were not aggressive, so. Where are we at right now? We have 1, 2, 3. We have 4 2-drops, 5 Beyond Thoughtseize. The 1/4 is like, if you're not drawing cards with this thing, I think it's kind of bad. Like, we're going to have like 1 or 2 towns. It's not worth it. We only have 4 spells with the 4-mana thing. We have 1 payoff for that right now. You really got to be careful of putting too many 4-mana... We have 2 payoffs, sorry. But putting too many 4-mana spells in your deck, you know? Poor Google's Valor. Alright, so... Pack 3, what do we got? We got some good ones here. 2 great 5-mana spells. We got Summon Shiva, which is a... Tap a thing, stun it, tap a thing, stun it, and then draw a bunch of cards. Also a 4/5 in the in-turn. We've got Side Quest, Hunt the Mark. 5-mana Doomblade, and then make treasures. Hunt the Mark is really good to splash our Sorcerer, too. So it's probably Hunt the Mark. Rod, Esper, Dreams. You probably get a good card back out of this pack, which is awesome for us. So, yeah, I love it. Alright, so... Yeah, kill stuff, make treasures. It's kind of curious how many... If you're going to play a mountain, right now we have 3 treasure makers and a starting town. And we're playing the Kuja as like a late game win condition. What's going on?
You gotta have mojo, baby. Yeah!
I'm back. we're back to Memories Returning. That's a pretty powerful card. 5 mana, pretty insane card, draw card. Also a Rat, a Trader, an Esper again. So we have some, and also the City. So we'll again table a good card, I think. I wish we had some more removal spells. That's currently the weak part of our deck, I think. But yeah, sure. Figaro. All right, we have essentially no artifacts, right? We have 1 artifact, yeah. So Figaro's not in the equation. I'm pretty happy with the land here. Syncopate, Ice Flan, Trader, all very mediocre. Just take the land. At this point now, our splashes. I'm if we get 0 more fixing, I'm very, very happy. What I really want is removal. I want like a -2/-2, a Sephiroth's Intervention. We need some kill spells. That is what we really need right now. I mean, we have 2 eject, 2 stuck in Summoner's Sanctum. All right, Sleep Magic's great. That's perfect. That's exactly what we were looking for. There's also an Omega, and then not too much else. Yeah, great pickup. Love to see it. Curve's looking pretty good. We're on 7 creatures, which is fine for a control deck. Poison the waters.
But you already have a dream job.
Esper's great. Great stretch, but it's good. It's good in our deck. Call the Herd's fine. It's a spell. It's great. Another Sleep Magic. So blue is insanely open this draft. Black, honestly, is not very open, but we've gotten like just enough cards to be functional, and Sleep Magic's awesome. Like, phenomenal. I have a ton of removal. Garland's great, but we don't have a double red in our deck, so I think Heck Dies is just awesome here. Syncopate's not really us. The map's unnecessary. Another Retrieve the Esper? Sure. Are we interested in our first Syncopate? We already have a counterspell. We already have the Swallowed by Leviathan. We have a decent number of 4s, too. I think it's, like, not crazy for us to play the blue crystal. The Esper. Wow. What is going on here?
Inconceivable!
Rod Dreams. I kind of like the Rod. I don't want the early blocker. We already have a Dreams and plenty of card draw. So, I think I like the Rod. Man. This is absurd. Black Waltz is not good enough to splash, so. Alright, well, we have tons of playables here at this point. We gotta cut some cards. Which we will do. Alright. Cool. The questions here are, let's see. How are we going to win? And then are we playing the crystal or not? I don't think we are. Each opponent mills cards, you have cards in your hand. Yeah, I'm not going to play it. The crystal's too bad. So that's one question we need to answer. Then we need to cut a few cards here. We're currently at 8 creatures, 2 artifacts. Sleep Magic, Dreams, Ice Magic. Heck Dies. I think Poison the Waters can go. It's not a card I want to draw in the mid game. We actually have a lot of X1s too, so and then you gotta probably cut one of their Espers, I think. Side quest card collection, I think, is only okay in this deck. I can see cutting this card. We want things that affect the board. We have plenty of other card draw. Like, when it comes to card draw, obviously this card's much better. We're we're not going to have that many things to crew either. So, and then I don't love the trader either. I would just like the third Esper. Merchant is not super exciting. Ice Flan is pretty bad. Poison the Waters is still interesting. And your instant reader out your opponent control. Trade is fine. And we're splashing a red card off of a starting town, an Imperial Capital, and like 2 or 3 treasure makers. So that's cool. I think we're playing 16 lands like we usually do. We've got Dreams Laguna, other card draw. Is it possible it's like 117 lands? I don't know. Think for a second here. There's a lot of flashback. Maybe 70 lands fine in a sec. Okay. I think this is good. I think I'm pleased with this. Maybe we play the Ice Flan over a land. I think Ice Flan is like okay. And then... yeah, I like that. Let's play Ice Flam. Okay, sure. Play Ice Flam. And now we're looking at, you know, we're predominantly blue. We're not playing a mountain. Playing starting town. I think 8-6-1. All of our black cards are single except for the 5 mana card, which is fine. This is 8-7 effectively. And the town. That's great. Awesome. All right, cool. So our first like blue-black control deck, you know what that means, folks. It's prediction time. What do you think? 7 wins, yay or nay? You two folks take a second, pause the video, scroll the comments, liking the video along the way. Are you a believer or a non-believer? 7 wins, draft number 8, or in Platinum 2 or something like that. Let's rock and roll. All right, let's do this. Control time. Chat. Coming out with me. Hand is great. Just good card advantage. Good classic cards. A lot of good, you know, good old-fashioned Magic here. Just card advantage, removal spells. Good stuff. Heck dies. Get it done. So far, we've played against blue-black control like 3 or 4 times in this series and lost basically every time. So, all right. Here's Heck dies. I think we just discard a land. Could be Trader. Maybe just Trader, actually. Trader's not very good in our deck. It's going to be a slower matchup. We don't really need the... yeah, it's fine. Well, that figures, but sure. We're going to attack. You told me I was drawing a red card. I would have kept the Trader, but it is what it is. We'll find our colors eventually. Here's a Wyvern. Bummer.
How strong are these video game characters?
Here's a Fang Fearless thingy. We draw a side quest, Hunt the Mark. So we need a black mana or a red mana. And then we have a removal spell, but they can't tag this. If they have a way to use this to draw a card next turn, that would suck. Just play a 4/4, but I can kill this thing. Sure. So here's the 3/2. Each player sacrifices a token. I mean, that's what I mean. I think this card's like kind of meh. You know, like, all right, you killed my 1/1. Congratulations. We are going to use the kill spell on it because it's just a 3-power creature. And we just need to stay alive, but... alright, so takes damage, untap and draw. I almost don't want to play this in case they have another Heck dies. But I think that's probably insane. We have like flash black stuff or whatever too. I'm going to hold it. Alright, so game's a little ugly. Some things have certainly not gone our way so far. We got punished for discarding the 3/4. Hello!
Bingo!
All right.
Fact or fiction, you lose.
So you get nothing.
Alright, so we choose a card, it goes to our hand. They choose a card, it goes to the bottom. We choose a card, it goes to our hand. They choose a card, it goes to the bottom. We get the last card. In the game, it's happening at this speed. I think I want Retrieve the Esper. They'll bottom one of the kill spells. We'll take the other one. They'll bottom the Death Touch thing. Yeah, it's great. Take Esper. Card's really good. It's 4 mana sorcery, draw 3 cards, always get the best card of the 5. So we take Sleep Magic. They're going to give us Island, which is great because we actually want the Island. Like, sick. All right, awesome. So play a land, attack for 2. Flashes back for 1,000,000 if the game goes that long, which it might. We're definitely a long game deck. The only problem here is we have all islands and no swamps, but whatever. We'll get there when we get there. End step airship crash on the enchantment. Sure. I mean, next turn we just go 3/3 and a rule spell. It's fine. We draw swamp. Alright, well, I guess we're gonna just kill this and then tap this. It's pretty good. So, hunt the mark. Kill this.
Get off my plane.
And then we'll sleep magic the 3/2. And just attack. And so get a treasure, right? So now you have red for our sorcerer. We have a spell to cast. I think this card's pretty good. I saw it as pretty low stats, but like, I mean, I don't know. Drawing cards is pretty ass. Well, it's just better in slower decks, but sleep magic again? Jeez. All right, so we're at 9. We are in a little bit fear of dying. I think I makes a tap token. It's 3/4 by itself. Yeah, we just Esper and play the sorcerer, right? Then your end step, make a wizard. Yeah. Have 1 card left. Let's get that grind on. Wizard.
Favorite characters from my favorite video game of all time.
Yeah, Final Fantasy IX, my favorite video game of all time that I've definitely played before. I think they have a fight spell. That's my guess, or a bite. Yep, I was right. Wait, what? Oh, it's double if you kick it right, sure. Okay, so bounce the land, kill my guy. That sucks, whatever. I mean, now we're just in fine shape, I think. We attack, rod. Maybe we rod, equip, sleep magic, the chocobo. It also flashes back. Yeah, we just flashes back, right? Just better. All right, so sleep magic here. And then attack. This allows for our attack, which is much better, so. Attack here. Play 5/5, say go. There's this Desire, I'll play this first, but it's not right, I think, so. It's kind of funny how all of our kill spells in our deck are enchantments, not removal spells for side quests, but this card's still great, so. Awesome! On the board, folks! I want to remind you, of course, that we are brought to you by Team JB Hobbies. If you're looking for an awesome gift, folks, a gift that'll make whoever the person opening it go, wow, what is this? This is awesome. Check out Team JB Hobbies. Really, really cool store. They sell handcrafted puzzle games, brain teasers, from little like tabletop, 5-minute puzzles to like intense, full-on hour-long escape rooms in a box. Really awesome stuff. Really cool gifts. Check them out. TeamJBHobbies.com. Use promo code JIM5 for 5% off your order. TeamJBHobbies.com. And make sure you tell them Jim sent you, right? Check them out. All right. A little scary. We... 2-lander, We have 2 castable spells and a removal spell. We need to draw multiple lands. We have to have a land cycler. We've got Dreams of Laguna. This is tough. Ugh. Tough hand. Definitely a tough hand. The Jet costs 3. It's an easy keep, but... I think I'm going to keep. Very close. It is I think there's formats where you'd be more inclined to mulligan this. But this is a slower format. I think we'll have time. We have a cheap removal spell or 2 also. See what happens. They're going to play the Crystal Collector. See, we draw Dreams. That's castable at least. Alright, sure. Final land. We see a starting town, sure. And then we are not casting Sleep Magic on this guy. Artifact enters Surveil 1, end step, 4 more. Maybe we should just do. Maybe we're like just inclined to want to get in. Yeah, sure. It still has the ability, but I think it's fine. It's unlikely to get to the 4 ability, and an extra Surveil or 2 here and there is worth 3 damage, I think. And possibly more later. Oh, Slash of Light for 1, my poor little hero.
Look at your hero!
Alright, we can eject our own Black Mage's Rod. That kind of sucks. We have Dreams too, sure. I'll just say go here. We have Dreams or eject up. They go land, Call the Herd. That'd be cool. The Lunar Whale. Kind of a risky card to play into 4 open mana and a bunch of mana up, but 3/5 vehicle, local top card out of your library anytime, and then as long as it's attacked. So this is actually a great target for Summoner Sanctum. Cool. That's fine. Or we can just bounce it. We can just bounce it and draw. Make him cast it again. Nah, because I want to find a land so I can go Stuck and Heck Dies, I think. So, this is fine. Let's cast Dreams. Dreams to dream. I think I want this land. In the dark of the night. Alright, we draw Call of the Herd. We definitely can't let this thing attack us, so... I'm going to cast Heck Dies, and I'm going to Sorcery Speed cast the Stuck here. So I don't have a counterspell or something like that. They discard a Gala Cat. That's the worst card in their hand. Jeez. Alright, we're going to cast it right now. Get out of here.
No, you can't. Don't even try.
4 cards, 4 lands. Our hand's pretty good. We have 2 good removal spells and a call. So we have a lot of card advantage in our hand. Here's a White Mage's Staff. We get to Surveil again. This card is paying some dividends for them. I suppose leaving the artifacts in play kind of sucks too, but... Alright, so they play a Pixie, they play a land, they have 1 card left. We draw land number 6. And now what? 1916. Not a lot to do with our mana here. We play Call the Herd or Kill the Pixie. We would have 2 mana left. With only 1 card left. We can also eject back the side quest, which is kind of gas too. So yeah, we're gonna do that. We're just gonna cast this thing. Kill a creature, no more surveils. Get our treasure, say go. And we're operating on the edge here a little bit, but they attack, gain a life, sure. Alright. Land nothing is great for us. Here's a trader. That would be second treasure. If this thing flips, it becomes a 5/6 creature, which is cool. That being said, interesting. A lot of options here. We can even just not care about treasures and like equip the rod, attack for 2, play the Esper. That's pretty good with the bounce spell in our hand too. I kind of like that. I'm gonna do that. Equip. Cast the Esper first, in case they have a kill attacker card or something like that, or I don't know, whatever. Maybe I should just have them first, but it's fine. Alright, attack. With having a perma surveil in play, I think there's some, impetus for us to want to end the game. Which this line does pretty well. Draw land. Sure. So we are going to flashback Call of the Herd. We could also just eject the hero token. That seems really aggressive, though. When we have we can eject side quests too. So I think I'm fine just playing flashes back to deal the 1. They're going to block the hack dies, I think. We'll just get our 1 damage in now. They have a Syncopate. They have a Dovin's Veto. That is some card to main deck. All right, sure. Then we're going to attack. That's fine. Still card advantage for us. They got more tricks, too? And they have Vincent's Limit Break. Sure. That was great for us. Okay. Should play this land. They draw exactly heck dies, so be it. Here comes the hero. Hi, Cassian. Oh, thank you. Thank you for my lunch, dude. I appreciate that. That's very kind of you to bring my lunch to me. Oh, here comes the hero. Here comes the hero.
One world's butcher is another world's
Thanks,
hero.
Cassian. High five. Thanks, dude. All right, we draw land. 15 to 11. I mean, equip attack trader's fine, right? Come in for 4. And we can eject our side quest too, which is cool. That will hold the land though, because we don't do anything anymore, so. So there you go. This is the Repentance sub. Yeah, this is supposed to be the fixed sandwich, not the mushroom pepper abomination from last time. Alright. At this point, we're just going to cast our token. Cast eject, right? Just eject. Draw a card. Deal damage. End this game. Super flooded. Yeah, let's like this. Surveil. Oh, that's pretty good. Sure. Super flooded. Doesn't matter.
Game. Blouses.
Earn that lunch. We are cruising. All right, have my delicious lunch. Ready to get back to it with this hand of the week here. Why do they gotta keep giving us tough hands? On the play. I mean, most of the decks in the format are certainly slower. Our deck is mostly blue. Our deck is mostly blue cards. Not most, like a large amount of blue cards. I'm freaking keeping. You can't stop me. I'm keeping. Try and stop me. It's a full house. Say go. Town of Ruin. Look at this. Tap lands for days. How do you feel about the keep now, huh? How do you feel about the keep now, huh?
I'm sorry, Calimer. It was an accident. I was having too much fun.
I'm not sorry. Reinforcements have arrived. Mill 3. They mill over some lands and anemia. We draw ice magic. Sure. Just say go. Tap whenever they play. Stun this thing. We can bounce our own creature, actually. Let's gas. Let's just do that. Let's bounce our own octopus. Stun this thing. Bounce the octopus. We draw a card. They get a wizard. Whatever. Draw the swamp.
Bingo!
All right.
And now we're just on double spell, probably, right? Rod into octopus. Man, easy game, folks. Good stuff.
I'm in control here.
Rejects is pretty good. Here's a gardener. And we draw side quest, hunt the mark. They missed a land drop. They missed a land drop. We could just bounce the wizard, stun the gardener, and try and draw a land. Binding land 6 is pretty important. I kind of like that. Alright. So we're going to bounce token. We're going to stun the gardener, which is big game when they're missing land drops. And we didn't draw land. That's fine. That's going to attack for 8 or 4 too, so. Say go. Well, all your cards cost 2 and 4. You only want to draw that 6 land, but untap and draw a wyvern. Wyvern is okay. We can Esper, tap, stun this, get him for 4 again, or we can go Wyvern and Black Mage's Rod. I like that better. Just play these 2 and say go. Do some damage, play a Wyvern. We have a lot of spells in our hands, so let's get the second Rod in play. This card's awesome. I'm a big fan of this card. No attacks, say go. And next turn we can tap and stun a thing, get him for 1,000,000. Reach the horizon. Okay, so this will set them up for next turn, but it's really bad against our current board. I got some towns. Okay. We draw Dreams of Laguna. We can play the Dreams and look for a land. That's very risky if we miss, but great if we hit. And then Ice Magic the Warlock. And then tap the other one. Alright, we're going to go for it. We want to find a land here really badly. 46% to have it on top. We have 2 looks. Sleep Magic. That's actually pretty good, too. Man. We could just draw Sleep Magic, cast it on one thing. I guess we still can't really attack, though. I think we just ship this. Just go for a land. We're going for the land, folks. We're going for broke. No! That's fun. It's alright. It's not the end of the world. Alright, let's play Heck Dice. Pretty annoying, but sure. Took a risk. You know? Took a little risk. Still in good shape. Barring the -1/-1. Dreams lasagna. Oh, yeah. Give me that Dreams lasagna. Nicole makes really good lasagna. Discard a card, please. If you don't mind.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
Pick one. Pick a card.
Why won't you die?
Yeah, we did actually get the land draw. So next turn we can go bounce, Esper, tap, etc. So, what is going on here? Remember, folks, first thing, my name is Jim. Pro Magic player, full-time content creator, commentator. Like, comment, subscribe, support the content if you like the show. A lot of work goes into the show. Your support makes that possible, so please hit those buttons and do those things. They help me out a ton. Don't be shy. Every video, hit like if you're watching on YouTube. If you're just passing by, you know, hit the like button. Helps out a ton. They got the Seed Academy here. Affinity for towns to activate into a vehicle. They do have 3 other towns in play. They discard another gardener. Sure. So we attack. Play towns. They go. Their deck looks pretty good. They're going to attack? They're crazy. All right, sure. I guess our attacks back aren't great. They're at 16. If we draw a land, we just get to go side quest and unsummon. Kill this, unsummon this, attack for infinite. It's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 damage. I think we should take this. Didn't draw land. Alright. Man, that octopus was really important for us. Tilt. Tilt, tilt, tilt. We can, just kill the cloud. Take some damage. Kill this. Is there a world we Leroy here? We lose a mage to deal 4 extra damage. Putting them down to... But then I have to re-equip maybe. Or just attack for 2. Yeah, I think I should attack for 2. Say go. Make a treasure. I have an unsummon if I want it on their turn. So we've got spells lined up with the double rods. Yeah, the heck does. That's okay, honestly. I think the ride is kind of extraneous. So the Darkness Crystal. Why not play that first? Black spell costs 1 less cast. If a non-token creature an opponent controls would die, exile it and gain 2, and they can steal a creature. Sure. So we have most tokens anyway. All right, that's like fine. Okay, so, I suppose end step unsummon doesn't do a lot for us. Yeah. Untap. Draw memories. Returning. That's pretty good. Okay. The problem is our bounce spell is like so bad against all of their cards, but I'll just guess this. Deal some damage. And we see Stuck in Summoner Sanctum, retrieve the Esper, Stuck in Sanctum, Counterspell. I think Counterspell is the worst card here. Ideally, I want Stuck Swamp, I think. But let's start by taking a Stuck. Take a Stuck. See what they give us.
Oh, not again.
All right. Yeah, I think it's just their removal spells, right? Now I want the land really bad. So they'll probably give me, yeah, awesome. So, play a land. Our attacks aren't super viable except for in the air. We just have 4 spells in our hand and a bunch of flashbacks with these rods going. And we're dealing damage with the Wyvern. So, the thing is, if they start killing my stuff with the crystal, we'll get them life back. We're definitely playing this game on the edge of a knife here, but attack for 2. And I think we just say go. Everything's instant speed. Is making a 3/3. That's better. Actually, let's make 3/3. Make 3/3. More damage. Say go. Because now we untap. We should have a removal spell. We actually have triple removal spell. We have tap, tap, bounce. 3 if we draw land. Took the counter spell. Might have a big play here. Alright. That's gross. Alright, so we'll stack a token. This is fine. I think we're just going to kill them with the freaking black mages, though, right? So they attack. We just block. Like, our attacks aren't great. And, like, we're at 12, so that's fine. We draw a land. So now we should have tap, tap, tap. They go to 2. We don't kill them, though. So we've got tap this thing. Tap something else. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 mana. 3, 3, 2. Yeah, none of our attacks are super valid. So, actually with the thing, that thing in place. So we do that. We could also go flashback Esper, unsummon is bad. So we gotta sanctum this thing. Yeah, just play land psycho. No attacks. And we're just gonna rod them out. They can put my flyer in, but we don't care about combat anymore, so tap this bad boy. Take some damage. This has been a cool game. Their attacks are, like, passable, but not great. We don't want this thing to die. It'll gain life, so we just take the damage. I don't think we want to really... Yep, it's fine. So, go to 8. That's a little scary, but fine. No, they're dead, right? So we should cast a bunch of spells. So this is fine. Here's Chocobo. Do a thing.
I want to ride my chocobo all day.
Target this. 2 damage. Unsummon bird. 2 damage. That was a really cool game. That was pretty nice. I'm not gonna lie. Chat's upset because we called for an 0-3. It didn't happen. Sorry, folks. Just keep winning. Can't stop. Who would have thought this Zelda player would be so good at Final Fantasy? You know. All right, land Dire Rat. The blue black cards are just good. And here's a Scorpion Sentinel. That's annoying, sure. Alright, so this is fine. We just dreams. I mean, is there an argument for playing Stuck in the Sanctum here? The game is going to go long, right? So the question of whether or not to use this removal spell here, you know, usually the heuristic is don't burn your kill spells early, right? However, we know the game is probably going to go long. This will probably be a card we have to deal with eventually, right? We're not going to win the game before turn 7. And so we're kind of like preemptively killing it, which allows us to get damage in. It's also the best mana efficient thing to do here too. And we have plenty of kill spells on our deck. So we're going to pop this off here. We're just going to let it ride. Get this in. So a lot of factors, you know, where basically everything I say is, it's more like more like guidelines than rules, you know? This is also not a pure removal spell, so I wouldn't have even dealt with this thing, which is a big problem. So, okay, so here's a Magician. You have a Rod and Dreams. We only have 1 block, unfortunately. We're just going to attack. He probably won't block. Yeah, there you go. Awesome. And then we're just going to Rod and then Dreams, looking for a kill spell for this. So, say go.
Exactly the job I've always wanted.
We're definitely going to get a card up this, unfortunately. This card is, like, busted good. It is so good. It's so hard to be down on this card. Alright. They're just passing the turn? Just gonna ship the old turn ski? Alright. Give me a Dreams. Take 1. Start chipping away. Retrieve the Esper. Oh, it bins it. Yeah, sick. It's Surveil that Scry, so sick value. We draw a thingy. We draw a Trader. Alright, so I'm kind of feeling a Syncopate here, but I think it's fine, honestly. Should I play a land and play Trader? If they Syncopate it, so be it. Cool. Get Treasure. You can cast this guy now, and we're just going to say go. This card better than Vivi, the Mythic rare? Maybe. And they're going to Sanctum my Trader. Great. Cool. They didn't draw a card. Awesome. They didn't have a 4-mana card last turn. All right, they have the Prima Vista. All right, sure. That's not cool. So 3/5, cast an Arcade spell, crew 2, but I can't really use this. We really want to draw our removal spell. We draw an island, so we can't even Heck Dice and Sorcerer. That's gross. All right. So we're gonna attack. We can either make a 5/5 Dreams token or play the Sorcerer and get a Wizard. I think I want the Wizard. Let's attack. They're scared to block again. They're scared to block the first time. They're scared to block. Coward! That 4 damage is going to really matter with these extra Wizards. I'll play this thing. Alright, so play this. End step, get a Wizard.
More legendary creature cards than I've ever seen.
Now we got 2 Wizards in play. If they can't deal with this thing, the game's over. If they can deal with it, sure, but... Alright, 4 cards. The fact that this is the best they can do last turn is really good for us, I think, so... What do you got there? Dr. Carr. They call me Dr. Carr.
Yeah.
No, my wizard. That's sick. Crew this thing, draw a card, attack for 10. They're at 11. Another rod? God, we're killing it here. Oh, yeah. Spare the rod, etc., etc. Here's some damage. Alright. I think the rat stays home a chump block, honestly. Or does the damage matter? Chump blocking with a wizard sucks. And they're going to have to block this thing next turn. Yeah, I think that's fair. They go to 7. They're about to go to 4. And I have 3 blockers. They play the Planisphere. Also, the treasure helps cast spells next turn, too, so.
Oh, nice job. Where do I apply?
You're a wizard now. That kills the rod. That sucks. Alright, so we fire up our own dreams. We look at our top cards. Looking for a good one. If the rat dies, that is castable, but if they don't attack, it's not. Oh, no. So, they are crewing their vehicle, and the magician can attack. I don't think this is going to attack, honestly. I think we should skip this. I think it's too risky if it don't attack. It just doesn't do anything, so skip this. Draw. That was insane.
Bingo!
All right.
Okay. Eject is big game here. They're at 4. If we can find a 2-mana card, they're dead. Or just push through damage in some way. Damn. That's it, folks. The Wizards take it down again. Rejected. I mean, ejected. Get out of here. Let's go. Man, you're just cruising. Cruising.
Well, we're moving on now.
Yeah. Sweet. All the blue cards do look really good. Alright, we're keeping. Find red at some point. We got counterspell, bounce spell, little filtering. We're on quite the heater. We were running pretty well. I think our opponents have not been running great either. Our opponents have mulliganed a lot, I feel like. I think there are also a lot of like newer or lapsed players coming back for Final Fantasy. I'd be curious to know what like the play numbers are. I mean, they would never share that, but like how many more people were logged into Arena now versus pre-Final Fantasy. Like how big was Final Fantasy for the game kind of thing. And also the question of if they stay or not too, right? You know, if folks come back for one set and then leave again, like, cool, but... So far, I'm enjoying the format, too. It's just a good, straightforward format. You know? Just, like, all the colors are pretty good. Play some good Magic. Nothing too crazy. Rod! I do love the Rod. I'm a big fan of the Rod.
But you already have a dream job.
Final Fantasy 1? Final Fantasy 1. Alright. Sure. Attack here and just play Dreams on their turn, I guess. What's up, Wildfire? Resub. Thanks so much. You pulled an art card that's selling for $35. I know Lords Limited, they were saying, listening on the drive home from the show last night, and they were saying that, like, the PTQ cost $100, and the promo they gave you, dealers were buying for $150. it was like profitable to like enter the PTQ, take your seal pool, and just leave. Like, Final Fantasy cards are crazy. All right, they're gonna play an adventure. They're gonna get a wizard off their adventure land, which is fine. Let's play a land too, sure. The PTQ promo is worth over 1K, not the Pro Tour. The Pro Tour promo is also insane too. Or like the promo when I was playing in the Pro Tour, they gave us freaking, you know, Ren and 6 or whatever, and some other shitty promo that wasn't worth that much. Now this Pro Tour was like absurd. Like Theo and Edgar were saying that the top 16 promo foil you got was like 10K or something like that, which is ridiculous. All right, Sluck and Summoner's Sanctum. We're gonna ship that. We should need lands. Gandalf was worth a good amount, yeah. As he should be. Alright, so we're just gonna trader here. Yeah, sure. Attack trader. Are they even considering blocking? Alright. I was gonna say, like, that's preposterous. Like, all right, here's a trader. Sig up. All right, so they play the thing. Oh, because they should have blocked then. They actually had a block. They should have blocked. Wow. Okay. So they have the Galvis guy. We actually don't answer this card particularly well. I think we're gonna just bounce it and then counter it, which is like a real backwards way to go about doing things, but how we're gonna handle it. We could equip attack. We can't bounce in this. So let's say go. So we'll just look to end step bounce this, and then counter it on the way back down. We currently have 2 in the bin, but we'll have more as we cast more spells. So who's buying all these Final Fantasy cards? You know. Can I just check my guy? I suppose I could. Just make this a 4/4. No, it leaves the battlefield. Don't do that. Yeah, okay. It's not dies, it leaves the battlefield. Any consideration for countering the land drops? I could have countered the adventure side of the Mage Siege, which stops it from playing the land. I didn't consider it. I think it's worth talking about. All right, land 6. They're gonna attack. That's fun. Need to bounce end step, so. All right, 15. It's a bunch of nerds. No! Oh, Gilgamesh! Gilgamesh! Oh no! All right, we gotta counter Gilgamesh here. The problem with Gilgamesh is that the possible outcomes here are 6/6 for 6, or 6/6 for 6 and like 2 job select cards. You know, we don't really have a way to. Oh my god, this is so tough. What do we do? What do we do? What do we do? What do we do?
Do a barrel roll.
They are red-black. I would say it's like not that likely they hit that many equipments. Like, how many equipment could possibly be in their deck? Let's say it's 4. There's 30 cards in their deck. They're about to look at 6. They're not likely to ever hit anything, you know? And it is just a 6. I mean, I guess it attacks, too. We don't currently have an answer to this. All right. Whatever. Fine. Yeah, we have a lot of, like, ways to remove stuff, but all right, here's Ice Flan. Let me keep that. All right. Sure. Counter that. Draw Ice Flan. I guess we'll just flan this guy. We could play with a Sorcerer. I like to play Sorcerer and be able to protect it the same turn. Can't do that yet. I'm just going to play this. This is not bad. We run the risk of them, I guess if they kill my trader now, it's really bad for us, but... Is there a chance I sack the Rod to Surveil 2? What happens to this thing if it transforms to an opponent? It's just an 8/8 flyer. We have a lot of, like, tappy enchantments to deal with stuff. I don't think we're like risking too much by letting them kill a trader. If they kill a trader, I have the sorcerer too, so. It's an interesting game. It's been a cool format. Like the gameplay, all the games play has been pretty interesting. Like, I've been enjoying it. Eject. Suplex. So they're gonna flip the thing. So they're gonna commit 2 spells to flip over the Galvus guy. It's now an 8/8. They have nothing left. Actual nothing. We can just bounce this, and recasting it isn't that bad for us. And they're also dying too. So we're just gonna attack. Black Mage's Rod, bounce it. I guess they would kill the token then. Maybe that was a mistake. Is it worth a point? You go to 6. I think it's worth a point. It's worth it. Play this. We could also just take 8 and Dreams. I think we're only taking 8 here, you know? Dragon. Oh my god, they didn't attack, so I misclicked.
Oh, whoops. Whoopsie.
I was just waiting for them to attack, so I just clicked through combat step. Okay, sure. That's really awkward, but sure. Now I think we just equip and say go. Yeah, I guess they did the backswing. I just figured they would like draw a card and play it, but sure. That's fine. We need the treasure too. Damn it, man. I'll just play this. We can't go for lethal here. They had a kill, so they would have attacked. Yeah, I guess we just try and kill them. Sure. Alright, whatever. We'll go for lethal. Okay, sure. That's fine too. Okay. Sure. Yeah, I mean, that was cool. A little more unorthodox game, but we'll take it. Starting town.
My kind of
Sure.
town.
We're towning. Get things started. Supposed to be an 0-3 deck? What are you talking about? No 0-3s here. We don't do that 0-3 thing, alright? We'll octopus. Pay the 1. No! Ultros, no! Thunder! Thunder in the deep. Alright, here's Scorpion Sentinel. We draw Dreams. We're just sagging here. Sagging. Sagging.
You're saying it wrong. It's Leviosa.
And they're saying... Nope, not saying go. Here's a Wyvern, sure. So, I got an island. We drew the island. Fantastic.
Bingo.
We just memories, right? Ship the old memories. I think it's, are we attacking is the question. I think the answer is no. Don't want to trade damage here when we're in such great shape. Oh, yeah. Ship the bomb, folks. Ship the bomb.
That beloved famous person.
This card's great. I led with the 2/1 just to attack some more damage on turn 2. All right, let me get Ice Magic in a Swamp. So fantastic. This card's so good. Memories returning. Really, really good card. And then I like no attacks here. We don't want to get to a damage race. We want to block these things and stay alive. And go from there. We got flashback and rares and all sorts of good stuff happening. So we are the long game deck. I ain't in no rush. I'm blocking. They have a suplex here. I do not care. If that's their turn, I'm stoked about it. We're blocking here. What do you got? Ship that suplex. Don't care. Yeah, whatever. Sure. See if I care. All right? I don't care. Do it. Fine.
On the machine!
We're going to play what? We got 3 cards left. We have Ice Magic, Sorcerer, Dreams. I guess we have to play the rare, right? Because we don't have anything else that's like profitable on the board. They know we have the Swamp. Sure. Playing on Syncopate, we got that part, yeah. So here's our Sorcerer. The Sorcerer Supreme. Get a Wizard, say go. If they kill it, we still got our Wizard. If not, the game probably ends. And then we have Ice Flan next turn. Into a bunch more stuff. Just classic Magic, folks. Just like play cards with flashback, make the game go long, get your card advantage, win the game. Take 2. The Queen. Wow, we lived. We live, folks. All right, here's Ice Flan. No Syncopate, thankfully. Tap the Wyvern. No attacks. Say go. We got blocks for days and the Queen. We're at 11. We have 2 removal spells in our hand. Next turn, this transforms into Transkuja. Fate Defined. Defiled? Defined. Defied. I can't read or talk or anything.
I look like a jackass.
All right. Well, it looks like we're okay here. We've got a total of 7 mana. I think we're pleased just to say go. Flip the Sorcerer. And then start doubling damage on all of our wizards. Yeah, I love it. No attacks, just say go. We have all this interaction in the world up. They discard a card, don't care. I like the art for this set. I don't know anything about Final Fantasy, so it all means nothing to me. And I would say I don't love it. But that's not, I just don't care that much, so it's fine. Here comes the 2/1 flyer. No blocks. Let's take 2, it's fine. Probably just Dreams, flashback Dreams. And step Dreams, they take 2, 4, 6, 8 damage. I'm sorry, this is only 6. Only 6. And here's Summoner's Sanctum, sure, I'll keep that. And then we will flashback Dreams. Sanctum again? Sure. Okay. And now we have 7 mana. Are they just dead? 3. Not yet. Close. And we could technically like double summoners, tap 2 things, try and attack and kill them, but oh, I'm sorry, it's all double damage, right? They are just dead. Sure, we'll do it in their upkeep just to play it. We'll keep it. We'll keep PC, you know. Upkeep. Tap this thing. Take the damage. Also tap this thing. Take the damage. Cruising! The wizards are powerful! We are actually on the sickest heater. Biggest heater of BTM history for sure. Chat says, trying to make Mythic under the number of Final Fantasy mainline games. That's the goal here. That's 16, right? Alright, so we can keep this. Hand's great. Hi, Karn. Coming to work today? But would I be excited for a Zelda set? I think my baseline on Universes Beyond is I prefer if it didn't exist, but I'm also not like quitting Magic over it or whatever. It's like, you know. So when people are like, what Universes Beyond set do you really want? I don't really want any of them. I guess I would enjoy a Zelda set, I guess, but you know, like Lord of the Rings was fun. Sure, I love Lord of the Rings, you know, but all right. So we have Zach Fair into Wall of Omens. Wall of Omens is not very good against us. Our rat it's still worth the defense. Yeah, I would prefer to just have normal Magic and not have Universes Beyond sets, but whatever. You know, like I'm also not going to make us think about it. Here's Adventurers in, gain some life. The thing is that for me, I don't know anything about Final Fantasy, so like this Undercity Dire Rat is just a Magic card. I don't think twice about it, you know? They play land, they go. I think we're in the mood for just Dreams of Laguna, right? Just play land, say go. We could have main phased it. He's draw tap land, but yeah, I don't know anything about Avatar: The Last Airbender. I love Marvel, I think that the Spider-Man set's gonna be pretty jarring, you know? Like, hot dog vendor guy in Queens is gonna be a pretty weird Magic card. If you thought instant ramen was jarring, wait till there's hot dog street vendor, Manhattan street vendor, or something like that. They're gonna sorcery speed a coral sword. Okay, sure. An attack. Okay. That's a weird play. It does feel like the average play level is very low in this deck because there's so many new players or return players playing, but that was a very weird play, right? Cast Dreams. Karn scammed another Bone. Like, I'm actually oddly really looking forward to the Arena Spider-Man set, which won't be a Spider-Man set. It'll just be, like, in-universe. Like, I'm actually, like, really looking forward to that. Like, that's weird. Alright, so... I mean, the Rat can still block this guy. Or should play Esper. I'm just gonna keep going here. Sure. Let's say go. The space set's cool, though, because, like, I just like new stuff. I don't like referential nostalgia. Hey, look at this thing that you know. I know this thing, you know, DiCaprio meme stuff. I like when art is new and fresh. So the space set is a little weird, but I'm all about it. I'm looking forward to it. So, all right, here's the Almsy. This gives double strike to things. Unfortunately, a lot of our removal spells just tap it and don't actually remove it, so double strike's still part of the equation. Do you want the Shock Lads? Ah, yes, Shock Lads. Alright, so... this card's pretty good. We can tap it. It's not great. So, if this thing attacks by itself, we don't have any good blocks. If we tap this, they have a permanent enchantment in play that says the thing attacks alone, it gets double strike. I mean, I think we're just in. We just have to do it, I think. We have no good blocks otherwise. We can just, like, live with it. Figure it out later. Alright, hit this thing. None of our blocks are very good here, so we can just attack. They're gonna have a 4-2 double strike. I guess I just block with a 3-3, right? Yeah, sure. Just say go. And then we just Dreams. If they attack with the double striker, we just here's Warrior's Sword.
Anything that can be used as a weapon is a weapon.
Alright, sure. We're just playing the long game here, playing all of our flashback stuff. Karn's eating pizza. He's happy. You're happy. I'm happy. Everyone's happy. Black Mage's Rod. Love it. I think we're going to Ice Flan. Just keep on going. Still no valid attacks, which say go. Next turn we can Black Mage's Rod, maybe Summoner Sanctum something. The equipment is kind of good against the equipment. Here's an Ore Sight. Goodbye Ice Flan. That's fine. Not too bad. Could do worse. Karn's looking for snacks in my exile zone. We draw side quest, Hunt the Mark. No marks worth hunting, and they have Zac Fair up. So it does give a treasure for the sorcerer, which is a little nice, but I'm pretty sure we're just Black Mage's Rod and say yeah. We could Black Mage's Rod, put it on the 3/3, and still have enough for. No, we're mana short on this one. So maybe just Black Mage's Rod, say go. Zac costs 1 to use. They have an Ore Sight up. Here's a hero.
Famous, sexy, thrilling hero.
And just say go. Yeah. I mean, we could, like, side quest the Zac, but that seems kind of sketchy. Alright, so we say go. I think we're definitely inclined to want to cast Stuck in Summoner Sanctum. They can move the equipment and the counter off Zach. I don't know. We're definitely building a bit of a house of cards here. Oh my god, Slash of Light. Sure, that's fun. Would be weird to side quest this this creature and get a double strike, but summon Primal Garuda. 4 damage, target tap creature and opponent controls. Okay.
I summon you to fill your own.
Sure. So flying stuff. Wherever they target, we're going to Summoner Sanctum, so sure. Here comes the Warrior Sword double strike. So I think we're going to block here. And then we're going to side quest. We can use the treasure too, so hit this. We're going to side quest the Zach and tap whatever the targeted with this. Here's a treasure. This can attack alone and get double strike. Attacks for 6. This only gets 1 attack in. I might actually just cast this now. Cast this on the 1/1. Kill the Zach. This thing dies next turn. They only have 2 cards left. We are a little tight on mana, so yeah. They can move the equipment, I guess. I guess they can move the equipment and get him for 12. We're building a pretty awkward house of cards here, right? Having this thing in play, just sitting there, is really annoying. Five and 3. I'm just going to tap. Okay, we're going to side quest. We're going to kill Zach. We're going to say go. They're going to give their Warrior Sword flying. We're going to tap at the beginning of combat step. They'll attack for 6 in the air. That's fine. Karn, what do you want, man? Alright. Okay. Now it's a 5/3. It's got flying. We're at 17, they're at 21. Somewhat regretting my choice to sleep this thing, but we don't really have many ways to actually remove it. So, like, it's kind of our best option, unfortunately. Especially given the time period that it happened. So we go to combat. We're going to tap the hero, which I'm not thrilled about. They take 1. Use a treasure. This dies next turn, so they're pretty light on actual creatures. Alright, let's tap that bad boy. Tap, tap, tap-a-roo.
More like transforming into something.
Attack for 6. Please don't play a good creature this turn. Just hold off. No good creature. Awesome. Awesome. Awesome.
Bingo!
Huge game. Huge game. Alright, so they got 2 cards left. We're just playing everything, so play this thing. No re-equips is a little weird. Yeah, I mean, they might have like a 6 damage removal spell for the sorcerer. That would suck. But that's fair. The thing is, what are they going to put the equipment on? You know, like this dies anyway. This is a wall. So this thing comes for 1. So, I mean, I don't know why they didn't equip this thing at all. They just have 7 mana up. Like, what do they need 7 mana for? I'm enjoying the set. We're also winning a lot, so, like, you know, it's usually enjoy sets when you're winning. But here's a sorcerer, make a wizard. End step. Something. Well, all of it is great, yeah. Really good card. Self-destruct. They could have killed my sorcerer and didn't. Alright. That's interesting. Oh no!
A brilliant player can get a strong hand cracked, go on tilt, and lose his mind along with every single chip in front of him.
We were doing so well. Then they played Knights of the Round, and now we can't win. I mean, maybe we can, like, cheese him out with damage. But this card's pretty unbeatable. Oh, okay. Could they have self-destructed the 4/3? So this flips. We're going to have 3 wizards in play that deal 2 damage each. That's still a long way to go. Damn. Yeah, they need to brick for a turn. And then maybe we can, like, sorcerer damage them out. So I'm going to hold this spell, I think, and just say go. So, there are 20. Casting this card at 20 life is pretty good. Maybe I actually move the rod to the bigger creature so I can jump block with this hero. I'm only casting ejecting. I'm with this here. Oh yeah, was that bad? That's my 4th wizard. I'm an idiot. I'm so stupid.
Whoops. Whoopsie.
Hi, I'm Jim. Welcome to Bronze To Mythic. That's my 4th wizard. Shit.
I suppose you think that was terribly clever.
I probably should have thought about it before just doing it. I guess we move it back. I mean, we could get an extra wizard, which is more damage in the future, but probably kills us too fast. All right, whatever. I'm a freaking moron. That's fine. All right, so... It's fine. They drew a land, which is good. We have to win this game in, like, a small number of turns. What's up, Mordo? Thanks for the resub. This game is super winnable. This is what I was trying to, you know, say the mana later, but... Seven? I guess maybe not. That is just so much damage. Drew a land. Yeah. Can eject and recast the rod. Block, block. Yeah, I mean... Alright, so take 4. We draw the octopus. That's actually not bad. We can survive for a turn. 12. This thing had flying, you know? We could always survive. They drew another land, too. Okay. That's 8. Let's block 1. I think that the block space this is 2, 4, 6. We go to 1. And then we have, if we can draw a spell. Yeah, I mean, like, there's a chance. Right? Yeah, block this. Go to 1. That wasted mana might have been the issue. We draw Traitor. No! Man, we're so close. Yeah, if I didn't mess up the rod thing, yeah, I think we're just a little short. We almost beat someone who cast summon Knights of the Round at 20 life. That's pretty cool, you know? Yeah, the turn we wasted all that mana, I guess maybe it wouldn't have mattered. If this was a spell, I would have won, but... yeah, we reach Esper. We can equip Esper, and they go to 6, and we just die. Yeah. We bounce Knights of the round. Does that buy enough time? Maybe. It's less tokens. Yeah. All right. Yeah, that's fine. GG. We might be able to win that game, but that card's also pretty good. So that's fine. Messed up. Made a mistake. It's going to happen sometimes. It is what it is. Trophy match number 2. Starting town. Come on down.
I've been disappointed by just about everything else in this town.
All right. Hand's great. It's all the good comments. Uh-oh. Not my rat. He's just a little dude. He's just making some food in the kitchen. That's a card. Matoya Archon Elder. If you Scry or Surveil, draw a card. This card has like such a wide range of possible outcomes. Like it can be nothing, or it can be draw an extra card every turn. I'm a little more scared of the latter. Can't really do much about it, so. And this is an opponent who's not scared to block. So that's funny. Them blocking makes me think it's gonna be worse. Like if they had like 4 Surveil cards in their hand, are they ever risking blocking there? Maybe. All right, here we go. Can they get the Surveil train going? Nope, it's a Wyvern. We got Hack Dice, Ice Magic, Dreams. Sidequest can kill this thing, that's cool. We have Dreams and Heck Dice, fine. Trading off our Wyverns is fine, I think. All right, no trades. No trades indeed. Here's Heck Dice. Discard a card. Is there a way to skip your priority to avoid having spells in hand? Yeah, you hit the little button down here. It's behind me. It just passes your turn. You can also just hit spacebar fast. Kind of like click through quickly. All right. I mean, our hand's good. Dreams can find our 5th land for side quest. So this is interesting. So again, everything happens in a game is a piece of information. They decided they did not want to trade. They wanted to race, even though they are behind in the race. Right? They go to 18, we go to 18. They go to 16, we go to 16. So kind of a weird choice there. That says things about their hand. Here's a Black Mage's Rod. That makes sense. So they think they're going to rod us out. Here's a Rod. And step. Probably should have Dreams in response to the Rod equip, in case they had a safe syncopate. But here's land 5. Sure, we'll take it. We're gonna kill everything and just Leroy. We draw a Sorcerer. Jeez. I was pretty happy just killing the Elder. They haven't played a removal spell yet, and they could have Syncopate as well. This plays around Syncopate, but... Currently have no wizards. Yeah, I'm almost play the Sorcerer, I think. It will at least get 1 trigger before they can kill it. And so far, the 1/4 doesn't look that damning anyway. Alright, let's take up. Quebec Magic players, this is Jim. Want to drop by quickly and thank you for your content. I became a much better limited player listening to your YouTube channel. I have to use all your advice, finding the open color, finding your deck needs, don't burn your kill spells, think about the next few turns, and not get blown out. Awesome, my friend. Everyone say hi to Quebec Magic player. First time chatter. Welcome. First wizard is in. And the next turn we have side quest. This card, there aren't a ton of Rise and Surveils, you know? Like, even if you have, like, 2 or 3 in your deck, like, it's not that many. Quote, Reese, new sub, welcome. Happy to have you. Means treachery. Sure. We got our wizard out of it. Could be worse. 16 to 16. And they're going to rod over to the Wyverns. They are really trying to get in here. We're going to untap. We draw a flyer. So I think now we just kill the 1/4 into Leroy and turn this race into our favor. Kill the 1/4. Send him the clowns. Not you. We attack for 6. We got Ice Flan, Ice Magic, Flyer. They're at 9. Get a treasure. All sorts of good things happening here. Not you. Looks threatening, but Genji Glove. Don't think this card is very good. 8 mana for an equipment is quite the investment in a format where removal is really important. All right, here's Black Mage's Rod. Are they dead? We play the Rod and the Unsummon. That's down, put them down to 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Tilt. All right. We don't want to die to Genji Glove. We probably just play Rod and say go. Ever attacking. Play Rod, attack, and go. Let's just double check real fast here. We play Rod, and then we Ice Magic bounce this thing. They take 2. Then 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, we're 1 short. Am I not counting the 1 damage for the Rod? 8, 7. Oh, you're right. I'm not counting the damage for the Rod. My bad.
Oh, whoops. Whoopsie.
I can't count, all right? I'm not a nerd. I don't know how to count. Also, now you can go in, buddy. Go in. He dealt the first damage. You saw that, right? He dealt the first damage. He was like, I'm going in first. All right? There we go. Another trophy. My body is a machine that turns Final Fantasy drafts into trophies.
I'm the machine!
We're on quite the heater, folks. Quite the heater.
Yeah.
Another trophy, 7-1. And this has matched my experience of playing against Blue-Black. Blue-Black's just really good. All the commons are really good. All the flashback cards are really good. Just like classic control Magic, you know? Make the game go long. Make your trades. Use your flashback cards for value. Card draw spell or 2. Maybe a bomb. Like, this deck had 1 good rare in it, right? Just 1. We had the one sorcerer who was very good, but was not imperative to the deck. Oh, I'm sorry, we had the memory turning too. Sure, that card's really good too. But yeah, just like kill some stuff and do the thing. And yeah, really, really nice. So there you go. Another smooth run. We are now cruising along. We're on Platinum 1, and we are currently moving along at a 76% win rate, 50 and 16. And I'm gonna, you know, just give it a little. While we're there, I'm going to enjoy it, and holy crap, let's keep on rolling. Episode 9 coming up. You two folks, love you. Like, comment, subscribe. Peace.